Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And this is the day one of my epic Vietnam adventure. I'm flying solo and I'm finally here in Ho Chi Minh City. And let me tell you, the journey was a wild ride that had me feeling like a true globetrotter. You know how it is when you're embarking on a new trip? There's that buzz of excitement mixed with the reality of long hours in transit. And honestly, it left me equal parts thrilled and wiped out by the time I arrived. It all started bright and early at Clark Airport in the Philippines, where I hopped on my flight with a layover in Taiwan. Nothing like a quick stopover to build that anticipation, right? I remember sitting in the terminal, sipping on some overpriced coffee, just daydreaming about all the street food and sights awaiting me in Vietnam, and it made the wait feel a tiny bit shorter. You know that mix of excitement and slight anxiety when you're staring at airport screens, hoping your connection doesn't turn into a disaster. That's exactly how I felt. But hey, it all worked out, and before I knew it, I was touching down in vibrant Ho Chi Minh City. The moment the plane doors opened, the humid air hit me like a wave, and I couldn't help but smile. It's those little sensory details that make travel so addictive. Fun fact: Ho Chi Minh City, formerly known as Saigon, is Vietnam's largest city with over 9 million people buzzing around. It's like the economic heart of the country, pulsing with energy that hits you the moment you step off the plane. As someone who's not a seasoned traveler, learning that made me appreciate the sheer scale of the place. It's not just a city, it's a living, breathing powerhouse where history and modernity collide in the most fascinating ways. After grabbing my bags and navigating the airport chaos, I was hit with that classic post flight exhaustion. You know, the kind where your legs feel like jelly and all you want is a comfy bed. I dragged my suitcase through the crowds, dodging taxis and motorbikes, feeling a bit overwhelmed, but in the best possible way, like I was diving headfirst into an adventure I'd been planning for months. But the tropical heat and the distant hum of motorbikes revved me up. It's that magical first moment in a new place that makes all the travel hassle worth it. Seriously, if you've ever felt that spark of wanderlust ignite as soon as you arrive somewhere new, you'll get why I was grinning from ear to ear despite the fatigue. Ho Chi Minh City's vibe is just infectious. I headed straight to my stay at Common Inn in this trendy Tao Dien District 2, which is this upscale expat friendly area full of green spaces and riverside vibes. Perfect for unwinding after a long day. Walking into the neighborhood with its leafy streets and modern cafes felt like a refreshing contrast to the airport hustle, and I immediately knew I'd picked a great spot to base myself. Checking into Common Inn felt like a warm hug. This boutique spot offers cozy amenities like free high speed Wi Fi, a rooftop terrace with stunning city views, and even a shared kitchen where you can whip up a quick snack if you're feeling homesick. I spent a few minutes just lounging on the terrace, taking in the skyline, and it was exactly what I needed to shake off the jet lag. Simple pleasures like that make all the difference when you're far from home. They also have air conditioned rooms with modern decor, a fitness center to shake off jet lag, and helpful staff who pointed me to the best local spot. Honestly, it was a lifesaver for a tired traveler like me. The room was spotless and inviting, with plush bedding that promised a good night's sleep, and chatting with the front desk about nearby eats made me feel like I had instant friends in this foreign city. After settling in and freshening up, I decided to treat myself to a little self care because, let's face it, airport hair is never a good look. Off I went to Siriano hairstyle for a quick haircut. Strolling through Tao Dien, to get there, I soaked in the local scene, families on scooters, vendors selling fresh fruit, and that constant hum of life that makes you feel alive and curious. Walking into Siriano was like stepping into a stylish oasis. The stylists were super friendly, and I left feeling refreshed and ready to conquer the city. Who knew a simple trim could boost your mood that much? It was one of those relatable moments where you realize self care on the road isn't a luxury, it's essential, especially when you're trying to look presentable for all the photos and videos you're about to take. With my new look in place, my stomach was rumbling. So dinner was next on the agenda at Kwan Ut Ut, this popular spot known for its American style barbecue with a Vietnamese twist. The place was packed with a mix of locals and tourists, and the smoky aroma wafting out drew me in like a magnet. It's amazing how hunger can turn any evening into an exciting quest. I ordered the baby back ribs, which were full of the bone tender and slathered in a smoky sauce that had me licking my fingers. Pure comfort food after a day of flying. Each bite was a reminder of why I love trying new foods. It was familiar yet exotic, and sharing the table with fellow diners, chatting away, made the meal even more enjoyable. Then came in the cheese oysters grilled to public perfection with that melty cheese topping, and the raw oysters fresh and briny served with a zesty lime wedge. Eating there surrounded by locals and the evening buzz, I felt that rush of I'm really here joy, mixed with a bit of wide eyed wonder at how affordable and delicious everything is in this city. It's those unscripted moments that hook you on traveling. The laughter, the clinking of glasses, and the sense that you're part of something bigger than your everyday routine. Another cool tidbit: Ho Chi Minh City is famous for its blend of French colonial architecture and street food scene, where you can spot everywhere from grand buildings to tiny stalls. It's like history and hustle in every bite. As I munched away, spotting remnants of that colonial influence in nearby structures, it added a layer of depth to the meal, making me eager to explore more of the city's storied past. As the night wound down, I wasn't quite ready to call it quits. So I ordered a midnight snack from Tico's Coffee. Think a creamy iced latte and some pastries that hit the spot perfectly. Back at the inn, sipping that coffee while scrolling through my photos from the day, it was a cozy way to wind down, reminding me of late nights at home but with a tropical twist. But the real adventure was stepping outside and grabbing a steaming bowl of pho bo from a street vendor, beef noodles in that aromatic broth. With fresh herbs and a squeeze of lime, it's that kind of late night eat makes you feel alive and connected to the place. The vendor's smile and the quick exchange in broken English made it feel authentic and welcoming, turning a simple snack into a memorable highlight. You guys, if you've ever had that post dinner craving where nothing else will do, this was it. The flavors were so authentic and it cost next to nothing, which is one of the best parts about traveling here. It's relatable stuff like this, finding joy in affordable, everyday experiences that keeps me hooked on vlogging these trips and sharing them with you all. Finally crashing back at Common Inn, I reflected on the day from the tiring flight to these amazing food discoveries. It was a roller coaster, but in the best way. Laying in bed, listening to the faint sounds of the city outside, I felt a deep sense of contentment, knowing tomorrow would bring even more surprises. Waking up the next morning, which is technically still day one vibes, I ordered chicken with vegetables for breakfast. Simple, healthy, and packed with fresh greens and tender meat that set me up for more exploring. It was a light, nourishing start that contrasted nicely with the heavier dinner, and it got me thinking about how travel forces you to adapt your routines in fun ways. And of course, I couldn't resist a Starbucks run for that familiar caffeine kick. A classic latte to balance out the local flavors and ease into the day. Grabbing it from a nearby spot, it was a comforting blend of home and away, helping me shake off any lingering sleepiness and gear up for whatever came next. Feeling recharged and excited, I thought about how Ho Chi Minh City energy is contagious. It's a place where old world charm meets modern chaos. And as a normal person just diving in, I was already hooked. If you're watching this and dreaming of your own trip, let this be your sign. The mix of fatigue, food, and first impressions is what makes it also real and rewarding. Stick around for day two, where things get even more adventurous. You won't want to miss it. I've got markets, more eats, and maybe a scooter ride in store, so hit subscribe if you want to join the journey. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you're loving the Vietnam vibes and subscribe for more real talk travel stories. See you soon. Remember, travel isn't about perfection, it's about those human moments that make you laugh, learn, and come back changed.